Yo, what is going on, people, and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be showcasing this new epic map. It's called Valning map. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. You know me, and names doesn't happen too well. But it's made by Avoca. Hopefully I've said his name right. Probably have there. And I think he is the main dev of this. But Jules and Ryu Del Cel is also making this. But it does look like a good map, as you can see through all these screenshots that are coming on the screen. This map, from what I can see from the icon here, will be good just for a PvP server, you know, a deathmatch server, so you can all spawn on one island and obviously shoot people. Obviously you can see here that it does go off, but I mean, you can block that off with DayZ offline mode, let's say if you were to have your own server. Now, this was released on the 5th of October, so it's not that long ago. It was updated on the 19th, and the reason why I don't showcase these maps straight away like I used to do is because I actually want some things to showcase. Sometimes there's not enough on the actual map itself, not enough towns, not enough cities, all that kind of stuff for me to actually showcase. So this is why I've waited a bit longer for this. There will be a link in the description for this map. Also, leave a subscription, check out my other map showcases and my other vehicle showcases. Leave a like, tell me what you think in the comments about this map and how he maybe can improve it, give him some tips, and I'll see you in a minute. So around the map, you'll see a lot of areas like this, where they've got a bit of detail as rocks, some trees here and there, and you'll see a lot of broken roads on this map. So you can see that he's actually taken some time to actually go around this map, place these on the floor. And I've always liked these things, you know, on the floor, because it actually makes the roads look realistic. If you don't place these on the floor, the roads just look plain and simple, and this is something that I would want to do on Bangor when I get back to making it. But this has got good PvP areas. Say if you're getting shot up at and you're in the middle of a field, at least here you would have somewhere to take cover, you know, behind the rocks or something along the lines of that. So here we have one of the cities. And as you can see, when you are roaming around the area of this map, you do have a lot of wreckages that you can go around. You've also got like a lot of back alleys, as you can see to the right. It's not really an alley, but it's back roads if you want to put it in that way. You've got a lot of buildings to get some good loot from, all that good stuff. Now we can see a bit of clipping and stuff like that, so that is a problem, and that will also affect your FPS. Not a lot, but somewhat a tiny bit, so that probably needs to be sorted. And also, no one likes to see a bit of flickering here and there, but if you can help it, it's better off doing it. Obviously, if there's a lot of objects in one place, then it's going to take forever, and it's not a major issue, but it's just a few, then it won't take that long. As you can see as well, what we've just gone past here, there's some train tracks, and these probably go around the map, and they will at least eventually go around the map. As you've just seen, it was cut off towards the end, but hopefully these actually do go around the map. Now in this city, you've obviously got your normal residential area that you have, and you've got your industrial area here. So you've also got two types of loot in one area, which is pretty good, and I do like the selection of trees that he does have on this map, where he's used a few dead ones and a few, you know, alive green ones. Now for some reason these here are back to front, so maybe you didn't know that, or maybe it's like that where you live, but I'm 100% these are back to front. But I do actually like this map. It's got some good things about it, and you do see a few of these farms here and there. Now I don't think anything's set up to do with loot wise, you know, like the nav mesh or anything like that, the zoning. I don't think anything like that is actually set up on this map, and I don't know if this guy's actually going to be setting that up and then releasing server files. You may have to do it yourself, as I know some maps in the past obviously have said basically, yo mate, you're going to be doing this, I'm not doing it for you, which is full on alright. But it is nice for some other people, you know, to set it up. And normally you do get a few people in the comments that do it and then also release it. Now, you know what, I've just said that was back to front. Now if we go over here, which I've just noticed myself, this is normal. So I don't know what he's trying to do there, if he's just copied and pasted and thought, yeah, we can get away with this by flipping it around. But I noticed, and you've got a lot of these poles around, and they should have a few wires up here, you know, what go from here to here. Now it's not major, and maybe he's going to do this detail after the end. As you do know, well, you should know anyway, that this is a work in progress map. You can't expect, you know, a lot from these maps. As you can see, you've got all that down there, which is not done whatsoever, and that's probably going to be a river where it's carved into the earth over there. But it does look promising, and I actually can't wait to see this map on some servers where we can actually run around and play. Now, also around the map, you will see some military areas, what we're going to see in a minute. And what I would recommend to this guy is actually to place, you know, a few more rubbish piles and all that lot. Because, yeah, you do have wreckages, but you don't have, you know, like rubble of bricks. You don't have garbage. You have none of that. You've just got wrecks at the moment. So I would recommend putting something like that in. And also maybe putting like a few diggers and all that stuff for the actual excavator areas where the people are going to be working. And also you've got more of a wide range of items. You've got like tents and stuff. So maybe you should indulge into actually looking at one of them. But we are going to go to the next sort of town area. So I'll see you in a minute. Now, I don't know, but maybe you can make some of your own textures around the area. I know that some billboards have their own textures. Maybe you can make some own textures for your own map. And as we're coming up down here, there's a car park. Maybe you can make some of your own textures for actually, you know, using these as car parks. And something good that I would want to see with some maps, and it's not the easiest thing to do, or it would have been done, but some actual custom models that are actually decent. Now, a cabin mod came out, I'll put that on screen. This is not a promotion or anything for that, but something like that, just objects like that around the map, just something different and something good is always something amazing to actually see, and I actually can't wait for that, you know, things like that to actually happen. I don't think that's coming anytime soon, but we have seen it with other maps, you know, like Stalker. I think they've got a lot of custom objects, but if I'm correct, they aren't like brand new objects, so they don't have to be brand new objects. It's just something good that we could all use. Now, when this Liviana comes out, apparently we're going to be getting a lot of new objects for maps. I think it was over 120 or something like that. So that'll be actually pretty good for map makers, and that'll bring some more life into actual DayZ, and it's going to be amazing. So here we have some kind of dam. Now, what I can see from in front of us is probably some kind of industrial. So this is maybe like a dam, you know, to generate power or something like that on the actual map. I'm not too sure, but all these maps should have some kind of story, you know, behind them. So maybe this is what this is. This produces the power. But I do like that this guy is taking his time, and he, you know, in DayZ, the maps and the little details actually do, you know, take a big part in it. Like just something like this. Now, personally, I'd know this would actually take a while, faffing around with all the rivers, all that stuff. But just things like this actually really do increase your map. And look, you can walk across this twig, this branch, should I say, or tree, broken down tree. I think I just said everything to do with maps, but as you can see, he's also done it further up here, and I really do like these things. Now, there is a lot of good scenery on this map, and I feel like because he's already got a good start on, you know, how the map looks, I think that he should go straight ahead and just try and make this map the most beautiful map he can, because I already think that he's got a good base for that to actually happen. So I'll see you in a minute. Now, this is, I think, the hill that you can see in like the main logo of the actual map, and this is something that looks nice. You've got a road over here that's actually, you know, going around the map. You've got a load of wreckages, so this will be fun to take zombies up here and try and debate them off the cliff and all kind of things like that. But you do have a nice road, and this is somewhere where you would want to create, you know, really good cinematics and some sort like that. You've got a nice view, you've got a nice mountain sort of area, you've got some detail put into this, and this is really, really good. I do like what he's done here. There's rocks, all that lot. This will also be a good place for snipers to obviously try and jump to the top of this hill and be able to basically shoot everyone on the map as long as they've got a good enough range. Now, there is a tree in the road there, so I think he does need to fix that, and also the way the road is, because we've just gone past a bit of something that was a bit wonky. I don't think DayZ vehicles like wonky roads. I don't think it'll take that too nice. You guys always complain about some of the vehicles on servers, and so do I. You know, it's happened to me before I've gone flying, but easy peasy. Who cares? There's a nice little area. Now, if you believe in a god, maybe you do, maybe you don't. Maybe you're depressed. Maybe you just want to go to a church. Well, basically, walk up that hill, the big mountain, whatever you want to call it. And up at the top, you have the church. This is where you come to die. When you're dead, you get buried in the ground. This is where you're going to go. And it's at the top of this. Come on, bruh. All this, you get to see a view. Now, I know it's only in a game, but I bet this, with some editing software and some good graphics on, this could look absolutely amazing. Especially when the map is fully done, you can have all this. Now, my thoughts to him is, now, I don't know what he's doing here, but this is going to be a big, if he's going to try and build on this, because I know from experience this is going to be hard to try and maneuver with and do some stuff like that. And why the satellite image is not working here, I don't know. We're not going to find out today, gamers. But that's what we've got there. Now, I'm going to go on a mission to try and find the island, if there is an island. So recently, there's been a forest fire. I don't know if you've heard, but there's been a forest fire. There's been bombs going off. There's been everything. That can be the story of this place. As you can see, it looks like there has been a forest fire here of some kind or something like that. Everything's just rotted. Everything's broken and blown up. So this will be a good place to go if you are sad, but it'll also create some good PvP moments, because it won't give you a lot of cover, it won't give you full cover because you're not going into a full building, but it'll give you chances, maybe if someone's popping the head, to just shoot them instead of, you know, having to run in the building and all that good stuff. So I can't wait to have some PvP action in this area. Now, if you are lucky enough to be the only person on the server to get this loot, then you're a lucky person, alright? You go to the corner of the map and you can actually get to these houses, yoink some loot that no one's ever going to get. But is this loot going to be worth it? Probably not. Not walking for a million miles, but I can see what he's doing here. Let me know in the comments what you think he's doing here. But I think I know what he's going to be planning on doing here for his map, and I can't wait to actually jump in that. But you tell me what you think. Maybe you're thinking the same as me. You'll find out. So here we have the PvP island. Now, I want to go in that castle, to be honest. I want to go in this red tower in the middle, be the top of everyone. I'll be the top dog today, and I'll be shooting all your asses down, mate. That's where I want to be. Now, the roads and everything, what are in, let's see if we zoom in. Yeah, the road, we have got roads here. I thought so. They weren't rendering in. I've got my FOV to the actual max it can go, but I'll show you some more in depth to this island. But this is the island that I was talking about. I think that the tree clutters may be a bit too tight. I'm not too sure. We'll see a bit more when we get down there. But I do like the look of this, and this is a full, complete island, I was told. Now at the moment, he's got one big road that goes around the outside of the island. So if you guys are actually looking to get around from one side to the other, and you actually don't know your way, and you don't want to walk up the fat hill behind you, you're going to be walking on this road so you know where you're actually going, so you don't lose yourself in the abyss. So as you can see also around this island, that you do have some of these farm areas. Now I do know that there is some hay bales in DayZ, so maybe you should mix some plain fields with actual hay bales all over them, or maybe you could use some olive fields or something like that. I don't know where he's planning on this map to be, but using these buildings probably around Eastern Europe. And obviously you can search up and see what actually grows in Eastern Europe, maybe get some custom models for that, make some fields of that, and that'll be pretty cool to actually see in this map. Now when you're walking around this, you can see that these towns are full of things. They're not empty, you know, they're not open, they're very cluttered, and I would play this map 110% if this map was on a server in this area. Now these areas on this island, he said that he's completed these now, or maybe he's got a bit to do, But I do stick by saying that he should add some more rubbish and all that lot come to this map. But these are very compact and they do look good. Now, maybe he should add some sidewalks. I'm not too sure on that, because as you can see, there's not too many sidewalks, and I know sidewalks are a pain. I know that they're the most boringest thing ever, but maybe you should have a few around here. I know he does on the main island, but on this island I think he should. But I do actually really do like this map. I know I keep saying it, but it is pretty good, and I'm going to play this if a server does open on this 1000%. Now, if you had a battle royale in DayZ, maybe you do, but survivor games ain't a thing no more. But maybe if someone actually made just a normal battle royale with the DayZ game mode, maybe it's already made and I don't know about it. But I'd definitely be doing my last circle, or whatever you want to do it, in this castle. There's going to be some good PvP in here, I can bet you that. And thanks for watching this video, I really do appreciate it. Obviously this mod will be linked in the description. I'll also link DayZ offline mode, which I was actually recording this video with. So if you guys do want to check out this map yourself, I'll have a card up on screen right now explaining to you how to actually check out modded maps like this yourself. Maybe I haven't showed everything, which I haven't on this island. So there'll be a few things here and there. Maybe you actually gonna play this and you want to get up to date with the new updates, because obviously I don't go back on the maps. Maybe I'll do one day, but not today. Please leave a subscription, tell me what you think about this map, and also the author probably will watch this video, so if you've got any feedback for him, you can either leave it on his Steam Workshop page, or you can leave it in the comments below. I'll see you guys next time. Adios, amigos.